Hi, my name is Robert Adams. Our law firm is Robert J. Adams and Associates. This video, I want to talk about the means test when an individual is filing a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 13. What is the means test? Well, essentially, law says you have to list all the income in your family and the number of people who live with you. There's a chart, you compare it. If your income is under what the chart says, that's the end of the means test for you. If it's more, well, then there's a challenge. The law was designed to stop people from filing Chapter 7 if their income is over a certain amount. However, thankfully, that frequently doesn't work. There are a lot of deductions. For instance, you deduct some standard things they have in there for food, clothing, and transportation. But in addition to that, there are other deductions. Someone may be paying child support. That's deductible. Child care and educational expenses for any child under 18 is deductible, up to a certain amount. Charitable contributions are deductible. You can even deduct money if you're sending monthly payments to an elderly or disabled relative, are deductible. Then there's another set. If you owe money, say to the IRS, which is not dischargeable in a Chapter 7, you can amortize it. If you have a mortgage, you deduct the mortgage payment. If you have a car that you're keeping and you owe money, you can amortize that. What is the effect of all this? Frequently, you can defeat the means test, or you can minimize it. So if you have to file a Chapter 13, the dividend can be well less than 100% sometimes. Can it be defeated? Well, it depends on your individual circumstances, of course. I can tell you we had a husband and wife with one child. Their income was $103,000. They defeated the means test and successfully filed a Chapter 7. I had a single gentleman whose income was $85,000 a year. He successfully filed a Chapter 7. It all depends on your individual circumstances. How do you go about this? Well, I very seriously suggest that you use a lawyer who's familiar with bankruptcy law and the means test, like our firm. Once you do the means test, you can see where you stand. If you're above the means test and you can't fully defeat it, as I said, frequently you can pay a dividend to unsecured creditors much less than 100%. Sometimes you can't defeat it at all and you have to pay 100%. And you might look to a Chapter 13 anyway. Why? Well, there's only one payment. You're not fighting with different creditors. You're not going to have a wage garnishment. And the interest stops. That can save you thousands of dollars. Okay, a couple other things I want to mention. Unfortunately, overtime premium and periodic bonuses are income. Sometimes we can amortize that, or if the overtime has stopped, we can also use that. What about separated couples who want to file jointly? Yes, you can. There are two means tests. What about a married couple living together and only one is filing a Chapter 7 or a Chapter 13? While you have to include the income of the non-filing spouse, you also get to deduct the expenses. Sometimes this absolutely defeats the means test. Okay, I hope this has been a little bit of help to you. As a way of disclaimer, a video cannot be considered to be legal advice. When you're thinking of filing a bankruptcy, you really should consult a lawyer. Hopefully you'll call us. Oh, one more thing. At the beginning I said most people have to file a means test. You say, well, who doesn't? Well, the law refers to when the majority of your debts are consumer debts. So what's not a consumer debt? Well, taxes are not a consumer debt. You owe money to the IRS or real estate taxes. That is not a consumer debt. Medical bills are not a consumer debt. Back child support is not a consumer debt. And there are some others. If you're a self-employed business person and the debts you incurred, even if it's on your own credit card for the survival of the business, that are not consumer debts. That's really mathematical. You add up consumer debts and non-consumer debts, and you see where you go from there. Okay, again, I hope this has been helpful. We appreciate you watching it. If you need help, please give us a call. We have offices in Chicago and Waukegan, Illinois. Our telephone number is on our website, or you can call me directly. My number is area code 312-804-1944. I'm usually available. Again, thank you for watching the video, and God bless you. The end.